share what's going on with PT, what are the things you need to expect, what are the things you need to avoid, and all that. We'll be covering each and everything. If you've got anyone who is taking the PT exam, anyone who is preparing for it, please do share this video, ask them to join in so that all of you can clear all your doubts. There are few changes I'll be sharing in a couple of minutes, just a couple of minutes. We'll wait for everyone to join in. All right, I've also prepared one presentation which I'll be sharing. Just give me a moment. Baljeet Kaur says, hello Baljeet, nice to see you. All right, we'll be sharing, we'll cover each and everything. What are the changes? When are the changes going to be implemented? What are the impacts? What happens with the PTE online thing? It's not that up to that level yet, but yes, there's one news. So there are two things: one new kind of exam, type of exam, and another one is other changes to the current testing system, which are going to be implemented sooner, very soon. Please feel free to post your doubts. Yes, we are live. Karan Patel says, what pattern change? Karan will be sharing it in a second. We'll just wait for a minute. I'll share my screen as well, and then we'll cover each and everything. Nothing to worry about. It's a positive thing. Nothing to worry about. Nothing has changed. They have just made minor changes just to make your experience better. No change in question type, no change as such. So it's 6 o'clock. I'm officially allowed to reveal everything now. Let me share it with you. 6 o'clock, just 30 seconds. Because yes, we had a webinar, we had a meeting with Pearson's officials, but we were not allowed to reveal anything before 6 p.m. I'll just wait for a couple of seconds before the clock. It become difficult or easy. I'll say easy. Nothing. I've told you nothing much of a change. Alrighty. All right, what we are going to discuss today, guys, we are going to look at the recent exam pattern changes which Pearson has revealed today itself. What they have done, they have made the exam shorter. Earlier, the exam used to take 2.5 to 3 hours. Now the exam will be only 2 hours. Only 2 hours, and a couple of changes to the number of questions you used to get. Let me share my screen. Nothing's difficult, don't worry. I'll share my screen. I'll show you what are the changes. That will give you a better idea. And at the end, I'll take all your questions. Please make sure you note everything down. I've prepared a presentation in last half an hour. I was trying to go as fast as possible. I've tried to prepare as much as I could. So let me share it with you. I hope you are able to see it. Yes, so everything's fine. All right, what are the changes? Let's have a look over here, please. So what they have done is they have reduced the timing. Time of the exam, earlier it used to take 2.5 hours to 3 hours. Now it's going to be a shorter exam, only around 2 hours. Personal introduction remains same. You'll get 1 minute for personal introduction. In the new test as well, you'll get 1 minute. Speaking and writing combined earlier used to take 77 to 93 minutes. Now it will be only 54 to 67 minutes. Reading, they have reduced the time as well, 32 to 41 minutes earlier, now 29 to 30 minutes. Earlier, this is a big change because I used to prefer taking a break. It was very refreshing for me. I used to prefer going for a break earlier, but now there won't be any kind of break. These changes will come from 16th of November. Before that, everything will remain same. No change before 16th of November. The changes will be worldwide. It's not that only in one country, in India, Australia, New Zealand, Pakistan, everywhere. No optional break. Then listening, 45 to 57 minutes earlier, now only 30 minutes, 30 to 43 minutes. Now, you probably are worried that there's no optional break, but remember the time limit has gone down here and the exam is shorter, so you don't probably need a break. They also shared one more thing, that yes, in case you have special requirement or you have some medical problem, before booking the exam, you can make a special request and then they can arrange something for you if you need to go to toilet, right? Now, speaking and writing, what are the changes? Personal introduction, earlier you used to get 1, now also you'll get 1. Read aloud, earlier you used to get 6 to 7, now also you'll get 6 to 7. Repeat sentence 10 to 12, same 10 to 12. So no change here. Describe image, we used to get 6 to 7 earlier, now only 3 to 4. Retell lecture 3 to 4 before, 1 to 2 now. Now you are only going to get 1 to 2 retell lectures. Earlier we used to get 3 or even 4. Answer short questions, we used to have 10 to 12 before. Now we will only have 5 to 6. Remember this thing. These 3 questions were a bit easy, as I'll say, as compared to these 2. That's why they have reduced it a bit, but nothing to worry about. We'll work hard here. Summarize written text. Earlier we used to have 2 to 3. Mostly students used to have 3. Now we'll have 1 or 2. Essay remains same, 1 to 2 before and 1 to 2 now as well. So this was for your speaking and writing, that yes, describe image, read a lecture, answer short questions, and summarize written text. Earlier you used to get this much, now you'll get this much. Reading what happens? I'll share one more thing. Earlier we used to have 39 to 48 questions, now 28 to 36 questions in speaking and writing. Reading and writing blanks, we used to have 5 to 6 before, same 5 to 6 now. MCQ multiple answers, we used to have 2 to 3 before, 1 to 2 now. Anyway, we didn't used to practice this, so it won't really matter that much, I'll say. Reorder, same. Reading blanks 4 to 5, same. MCQ single answers, earlier 2 to 3, now 1 to 2. Total questions, earlier we used to have 15 to 20 questions, now we'll only have 13 to 18 questions. I'll also tell you at the end, after this, that what's the change with the time. Earlier you used to get more time, now you'll get less time as well. Listening. Before listening, there used to be an optional break, no more optional break now. Summarize spoken text. Before we used to have 2 to 3, or at the moment as well we have 2 to 3, but after 15th of November, from 16th of November, we'll only have 1 or 2. MCQ multiple, we used to have 2 to 3, now we'll have 1 to 2. Listening, fill in the blanks, same 2 to 3, 2 to 3. Highlight correct summary, before we used to, or currently we have 2 to 3. From 16th of November, we'll have 1 to 2. MCQ single 2 to 3 earlier, or currently after 16th of November, 1 to 2. Currently select missing words, we have 2 to 3. This will go down to 1 or 2 as well. Highlight incorrect word, we have 2 to 3. After 16th of November, or from 16th of November, we'll have same. Dictation will remain same as well. Total questions, we used to have 15 to 22 before, now we'll have 12 to 20. Now there's one more thing I want to share. Listening, earlier we used to get bit more time. This is where you need to be careful. You'll have less number of questions, but the time has gone down as well. Almost by 15 minutes. So we'll have to manage a time properly here. If you mess up your MCQs, listening blanks, if you spend too much time now in the questions which are not important, you're going to miss your right from dictation. Same thing here as well. The time has gone. Earlier we used to have 32 to 41 questions. Now we'll only have 29 to 30 minutes. So we'll have to make sure we have enough time and we don't waste our time. Over here, you don't really need to worry much about time, because speaking, you don't really need to stress about anything. There will not be any optional break, so you need to be prepared for this as well. So this is what I've got from my presentation. Now I'll be sharing a few more things. Just give me 1 second. Alrighty, we have got around 500 people watching us. So what they told us in the, I've got all the notes, I've done my homework. So what they told us in the presentation, that they have launched a new website. Probably all this information at that point, it wasn't available on the website, but it will be available very soon. They have done 2 improvements. One improvement is that they have made the exam shorter, only 2 hours. It will be implemented from 16th of November. Another change, that is something which I am not really happy about. They have taken off the enabling skills. You know how, let me see, I don't have anything. Okay, just give me 1 second. I'll share the screen as well. PTE score report. All right. So there is one change in the way your scorecard looks as well, right? What is the change? Let me show it to you. Let me share my screen. That will make my job a bit difficult, but yes, I'll cop up with it. So what we have got here, yeah. So at the moment, what we have, when you look at the scorecard, right? When you look at the scorecard, you have these communicative skills: listening, reading, speaking, and writing. And then you have got enabling skills: grammar, fluency, pronunciation, spellings, vocabulary, written discourse. After 16th of November, you will not have enabling skills on your scorecard. You'll just have listening, you'll just have reading, you'll just have speaking, you'll just have writing. Plus, there are chances that they will make one feedback report available. So there will not be any enabling skills. They will not show you any kind of enabling skills on the scorecard. Instead of that, probably it was not 100% clear, but I think they will make one feedback report available for every one of us, which will give us a bit of idea. It will not have the same parameters, fluency, pronunciation, and all. It will have something different, but will give us a good idea of where you performed, where you missed out, and how you can improve. We will not be able to analyze it that quickly, but we'll figure out a way around that as well. So your scorecard or score report will not look the same. Before 16th of November, it will be 120% same. And yes, don't worry that it's not the case that PT, if they have changed the scoring, your previous scores will not be valid. Everything will be valid. You don't really need to worry about it. And the institutions which are connected, related, associated with Pearson, they know about the changes, so you don't really need to worry about anything. Another thing, there's no change in the type of questions. It's not that they have introduced any new question or they have completely removed any question. They have not removed, not added anything. 20 tasks are there and you will get each and everything same. The scoring criteria, the scoring parameter, the reliability, validity of the score remains 120% same, so nothing to worry about. But one change which I personally believe will happen, because in speaking section they have kept read aloud and repeat sentences same, but they have reduced the number of describe images, read a lecture, and answer short questions. This is something I was discussing with our team members as well, because the total score is still 90, right? So the weightage of read aloud and repeat sentence will obviously go up, because they have reduced the number of questions in describe image and everything. So the weightage of read aloud and repeat sentence will go up. What I think why they have done it, because they knew that describe image, retail lecture, were slightly easier to score, plus MCQ single, multiple, highlight, correct summary, select missing word. They didn't had much of that weightage, right? So they have reduced its weightage and they have increased the weightage of questions which are slightly more logical, I'll say. But they have not said this officially, but this will obviously happen, because scoring 100 points remain same, but they have reduced some question types, so the weightage of other questions will obviously go up. It will not be easier, not be harder. The difficulty level will remain same. Optional break will not be there, but if you need optional break, you can request for it. Yes, your scorecard will not show enabling skills, but there are chances that one feedback report will be available on the website itself, which will help you to guide how you performed and what you can do to improve. They also introduced one new type of exam, PTE Academic Online, but it's at the moment it's not worth it for you to take PTE Academic Online. Why? Because it's not accepted by any of the governments yet. So even if you take it, you won't really be able to use it for your visas, for your XYZ purposes. There are chances probably in the future that yes, they associate with governments and make this exam valid as well, but at the moment it's not recognized by any of the body as per what we have been told in the webinar. So it's just for you. If you want to practice at home, you can take the test and see your performance. It will be scored exactly as your exam is scored, and it will be monitored as well. You will be using proctor, like something similar we use in NATI exam. Plus there will be a human invigilator who will be continuously monitoring you in case you're cheating or you're doing anything wrong. All right. Plus, they will be introducing new mock tests, right? Pearson mock test, ABC, they're there from 6 years, and D, they have recently introduced around a year back. Now they will be introducing new Pearson mock test from 25th of or 27th of October, I guess. Yes, 27th of October, they'll be introducing new mock test. That will be around 2 hours. The current mock test around 2.5, 3 hours. So we'll have new mock tests on Pearson official website, which you can take to experience what the exam looks like. Bookings will open for academic online exam from 25th of October. But if you're planning to apply for your PR or anything, you don't really, it's not worth it for you to go for that exam. So you'll still have to take the current exam. That's it. That's pretty much it. Yes, if you have any doubts, you can let me know. Introduction is important. No, it's not important. It will not, these changes are not going to impact you if you take the exam before 16th of November. Please don't panic. I have already seen, we had a webinar finishing at 4:30, and within 1 hour, I saw a lot of rumors on the internet. This is what I have got. I won't even say that you should blindly trust me, right? Probably in a day or so, or in few hours, or maybe already they have done it, you'll get each and everything on Pearson's website. You can go through that and rely on that. They have not changed anything, but yes, just a few changes to exam pattern to make the exam shorter. PTE Academic Online exam won't be valid for your visa, for your PR and everything, so you don't really need to worry about that. No changes in score, exactly same cost, no changes at all. Yes, it will be difficult to analyze the score. If enabling skills are not available, it will be difficult to analyze the score. But I think there will be a feedback score, a feedback report available, which will be similar to enabling skills, but not the same. So that will help us to analyze your performance. But even if you don't have enabling skills, we have got our own mock test, so we'll be able to figure what mistakes you have made. Don't stress about it. Exam fee is same as well. Exam fee is same as well. Please don't stress. There is not even a single change before 16th of November. If you have got your exam tomorrow, in a week, in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you don't really need to stress about it. I'm not here to confuse you. Plus, even if you have after 16th of November, these changes are not going to impact you, but you need to be careful about time management in reading and listening section. And yes, see, describe image, retell lecture, answer short questions. You all used to use formats. MCQ single multiple answer, select missing word in reading and listening. You never used to practice. So there's no change for you guys, but you need to be careful with your time management and you won't have that optional break. So make sure you go to toilet, have enough water before you go for the exam. Any doubt? Yes. One more thing, no changes. So 79 is still 8. You don't really need to worry about no change to the scoring parameters. Don't think that it's 84, it's still 79. Nothing to worry about. You can still use the same templates. I'm getting questions that can we use the templates? Yes, you can. No Pearson 79 is equal to 8 each at the moment. There is no change. There is no change. Remember this thing. No new scores have been accepted by any of the body. Pearson released a new report, but it has not been accepted by anybody. So even if you apply for your PR, if you want to claim 20 points, you need to have 79 plus, not 84. No change in that. I'm sure you are going to see a few rumors flying around that they will change the score. No, nothing like that. All right. It will not be difficult to score 79. It will not be difficult to score 79. This question I get from a lot of students that yes, it will be difficult to score 79. It will not be. It will not be. See, even if they increase it to 90, right, there will be people out there who will be scoring a 90. So you don't really need to think about the difficulty level of the exam pattern. You just need to perform better, understand what's going on, and response. You have to respond accordingly and perform to the best of your ability. Plus you have to prepare accordingly. Change is the only constant. That's what they told, and that's what I'll see. If they have changed something today, right, I'm 100% sure in next 2 years it will be it can be completely different as well. So we have to live with change. There's nothing to stress about. Don't worry about it. You can use the same templates. Yes. So the time will be going, reading blanks will reduce. See, it won't reduce because you have an overall time, but as a whole, reading exam will go, reading sectional time will go down, but the number of questions will go down as well. But still it will be doable. There will be people who will be getting 90 each as well. you need to focus on that. You don't really need to stress yourself that yes, Pearson has changed, Pearson, and now it is very difficult. Don't listen to anything. You just focus on what you can control and do your 120%. Optional break will be available before 15th of November, not from 16th of November. All right. Which one will I recommend? See, I won't say that go after 16th of November or before 16th of November. I told you students will be getting 90 before as well, after as well. If you're prepared, go before 16th. If not, go after. What all matters if you're prepared or not. If you're 100% prepared, you can 120% get your score. If you have any doubts, you can ask me regarding the exam pattern. I'll try to answer it. And then if you have any doubts, you can contact us on a website, or tomorrow we'll try to answer that as well. No changes in dictations and all. Don't stress. They have not blocked anything. Only 2 changes. That's what I've told you. Whatever I've told you, that's the only thing. Please don't trust any other rumor. It's very important that you don't even trust me. Trust what they say on Pearson's official website. Changes will start from 16th of November. Pearson closed taking the bookings or appointments. See, I also realized that they blocked it for few hours, especially for students in India. They blocked it for a few hours, but it will be back probably soon, because might be they are updating their website and all. Right. What about 50, 56, 58 is 6.5, 65 is 7, not 66, 73 is 7.5, 79 is 8. I'll quickly recap all the changes and then we'll end the session. What has changed? They have reduced the timing to 2 hours. Read aloud, repeat sentence will remain same. Describe image, instead of 5 to 6, you'll have 3 to 4. Retell lecture, instead of 3 to 4, you'll have 1 to 2. Answer short questions, instead of 10 to 12, you'll have 5 to 6. Summarize written text, instead of 2 to 3, you'll have 1 to 2. Essay, no change. Reading writing blanks, the drop down ones, 5 to 6 before, now also 5 to 6. Reading MCQ multiple answer, MCQ single answer. Earlier we used to have 2 to 3 from 16th of November. I won't say now. I'm very sorry if I'm confusing you, but now I mean after the changes, after 16th of November. Reading MCQ single answer, multiple answer will have 1 to 2 from 16th of November. Drag and drop blanks, reorders will remain same. Summarize spoken text, earlier we used to have 2 to 3, now we'll have 1 to 2. Listening blanks, we used to have 2 to 3. After that, after 16th of November, we'll have 2 to 3 as well. Listening MCQ single, multiple, select missing words, highlight correct summary, not summary. We used to have 2 to 3 before. Now from 16th of November, we'll have 1 to 2. Write from dictation, highlight incorrect words, listening blanks will remain same. You won't have any optional break. PTE Academic Online Test will be available, but it won't be of any use if you're applying for your PR or your study visa, because it's not accepted by any of the institutes yet. But hopefully in the future, it might become available for you as well. Plus, probably in the future, PTE might be recognized by Canada as well for permanent residency. At the moment, it is recognized for study visa. Majority of the universities are accepting it, and the chances that in future it is accepted by the government of Canada for PR or your permanent residency reasons. So this was all. If you have any doubts, you can leave them down in the comment section. I'll try to answer each and everything. If you need any help, if you're in India, you can contact us, call us, WhatsApp us on any of these numbers. If you're in Australia, you can contact us on these numbers. First, try to go through the video. That will make it very clear what you have to worry about and what not. And still, if you have any doubt, you can reach out to us. If you want to practice, you can go on languageacademy.com.au, use your computer, Google Chrome, and start practicing. We'll be making the changes to the website, to the mock test from 16th of November. We are fully prepared and we are even more pumped up. We are going to get even more scores. That's it from this video. If you found the video helpful, please do like, share, and subscribe. And do share it with your friends so that they clear their exam like you in the very first go. Varun from Language Academy. I'll see you very soon. Thank you for joining in.